that starts in your city.
Hey.
Hey, welcome back, everyone.
Hey, you.
The airport, you gotta fly. You're wondering what you're going to be dealing with.
How's everybody?
You're dealing with good things. Good
I'm
vibes.
doing the reading for the next 7 days for Divine Feminine.
Philadelphia, Kansas City. For now,
this last moon, this third quarter moon cycle, for this third quarter moon. Okay, Divine Feminine. The moon card that I have is the energy is gaining momentum. So you all are getting the energy now, okay? Now, I'm going to pull some from the Holy Woman. From my Holy Woman deck.
They're out there. They're beautiful. They are daunting if you've got to drive through them. Now, if you ever make that drive,
as many as Divine wants me to pull.
Goes from good to hampered altogether. You can barely see out there because the snow gets so intense out there. So just, slow and go is the way to be. If you look
Divine,
there on business,
stop me.
Going forward in time, we still have the wind fairly strong out along the coast.
Let me know when to stop pulling cards
you've got some snow that will be awfully intense
from the Holy Woman.
Yep, it's the snow time for you.
I'm reading for the world, so they need some messages. Because one message is not for a group of Divine Feminine.
Right. We've got a lot of weather happening as we go over the next week.
Okay.
Really from this weekend, potentially into next weekend. So you're going to have to bear with me here with the amount of energy that we have crossing the country because there's a lot of it in little different places. Right now, much of the country has seen snow. This is season to date. This isn't necessarily what's on the ground. This is just what we've seen so far. Really only missing a big nor'easter here in the megalopolis. But we've had snow down to the I-20 corridor in some instances. And with cold air locked into early next week. Now, we're jumping ahead here by literally a week. Okay? Keep that in mind. We could next week potentially see another southern winter blast. And some of the models, like the Euro, have this one a lot closer to the I-10 corridor than the I-20 corridor, but maybe even snow or freezing rain into
okay,
which is pretty wild. So this is through next Friday.
They have given me 6 cards.
In the beginning of the week, across the south.
6 cards for you for a group of Divine women that need to hear a message. Okay, this is the first card. I'm going to show you the card and I'm going to read it for you. Circumstances don't matter. Trust that your desire will come to you and it will manifest. No need to worry. Know that your manifestation is already on its way. It's already done. Detached.
Really kind of getting active as we head
Here's the card.
Morning. Lingering around because high pressure is kind of stopping this from moving east.
Next card.
But then it gets some reinforcements and
the second card
spreads east. It is going to go a little bit
Let me read it to you.
What the Euro
he doesn't know what to do. He knows that he wants you and only you. So your man don't know what to do.
You don't need to do anything right now, Lynette.
So he knows it's best to check with God first. If he doesn't, he needs to. Again, he doesn't know what to do. He knows that he wants you and only you. Here it is.
But look what we have. Billings, you will be on the windy side. Denver still dry as we head towards you tomorrow. And then look at your Friday. Denver, we
third
have
card.
And those temperatures are going to continue to
It's
plummet
this
as we go
one.
through the overnight. We will have that snow across the Rockies. This system will continue to work its way on off towards the east.
You are
And we can see
perfect
what happens as we go
the
into
way you
Atlanta.
are.
We will have some
Your
activity
life
as we
is
head towards
perfect
Saturday,
the
Sunday,
way it
a little
is.
drier. And then New York,
Look
we
at
do
how
have some rain, some
strong
snow
you
across the
are.
area there.
Look
Back
at
towards
how
Denver,
far
it's
you've
quite cold. Those
come.
temperatures will continue
You're
to
on the right track. Here it is again.
Coast to Coast Forecast is brought to you by T-Mobile, America's largest and fastest 5G
The
network.
fourth card
I had to get me a new phone. Trade in that busted up phone. You get
is
your brand
this.
new iPhone 16 Pro. T-Mobile. It's on there. Families save 20%.
Let me read that to you. Letting go is hard because you don't want to let go of the meaning behind it. It's not about the person, it's about the meaning they hold for us. So ask yourself, what is that you are not ready to let go of yet?
I worked with a friend of mine who said,
Here it is.
and he said he found something that actually worked, Omega XL. That's when I started taking it. I can work all day with my hands without being in a lot of pain. I
The
would
fifth
absolutely
card
recommend Omega XL to my family and friends. What a
is
way to
this.
feel great with Omega XL.
Call now or go to OmegaXL.com/start. And when you buy one bottle of Omega
What you're
XL,
feeling
get another
is
absolutely
true
free.
and
That's
sincere.
2 bottles for only
It doesn't matter
$59.95.
what
Order
he
right
is
now.
feeling.
Also
Again,
available
this
by
card
box.
came out again.
Absolutely free on your first
What you're
order.
feeling
Now,
is
get 2
true.
bottles of Omega XL
It
plus
doesn't
vitamin
matter
XL
what
D3 for only
he is feeling.
$39.95. Act now.
Mr.
Hi,
Lee,
Zoe.
how can I help you today?
Your last card
There's a less expensive option for
is
my
this.
Medicare prescription.
Medicare? I might have to see some ID, Mr. Lee. Here, let me check on that for you.
Thank you, Zoe.
Trust.
Get help with your
Trust.
Medicare prescription.
Everything will be fine. He's happy and excited. He regained his confidence. You can't imagine how hard he's been fighting for you. His heart was so tight. Here it is. So, Divine Feminine,
Anytime, anywhere with
your
I
man.
can play the lottery wherever I want. With Jackpocket, you get notifications for all the biggest
He coming back.
games, so you never miss out. And you can see your
He's really been fighting for you. Okay. I'm gonna get some tarot on this.
I can get used to this.
Order official state lottery tickets and scratchers from anywhere with Jackpocket.
Don't let back pain turn your whole day into a constant struggle. Take action with Dole's.
I'm gonna get some tarot on these.
Dole's maximum strength back pain relief.
Okay.
Trusted for over 100 years to get you back to doing what you love.
Holy Spirit, what do tarot want to tell my Divine Feminine?
Well, I'll be. Only pay for what you need.
Are you one of the millions of Americans who suffer from an upset stomach after a big meal? Try Pepto-Bismol. Unlike
One
some
more
products,
shuffle.
Pepto coats and soothes your digestive system to provide fast 5-symptom relief. Stock up on Pepto today.
Why choose a Sleep Number Smart Bed?
I need help with her snoring.
Sleep Number does that.
Okay, what's going on?
And now save 40% on our new special
What do
edition
the
Smart Bed
moon,
plus free delivery
what do they
anytime.
need to
Sleep Number store
expect?
near you.
Okay, right now,
Thanks for staying
Okay,
with us on America's
right
Headquarters.
now,
Southern California is
there
preparing for
is
another day of
delays.
fire conditions.
You
The
don't
National Weather Service in Los Angeles says, quote, "We are not out of the woods yet." As Santa Ana winds
But you don't
will whip
see
through fire-ravaged
that something
areas.
is coming
Progress
up.
is being made, but the storm
Things
dust
is
have been
looking
fanning
up.
flames that have scorched more than 40,000 acres of land. Nearly 17,000 personnel have been working
You don't
tirelessly
see
to
that
put out the
things
blazes
are looking
as
up
this area deals
for
with
you.
historic devastation. So Reynolds, it's difficult to put
All
it
you
on
know
fire,
is
but we
that
have
you are
multiple
being
fires we're
delayed.
dealing with.
Oh, Oh,
The
absolutely.
Hangman and the
Plenty of
Two of
fuel out there, too.
Pentacles.
I mean, if you ever spend any time in Southern California and you go for a hike, you'll see all the
Your money
chaparral,
may
the
be
grasses, the
being
California oaks.
delayed
The
or
one
what.
in terms of the fires, I mean, you see the containment. Hearst fire, you get 97% containment. Eaton fire, look at this, you're around 35%. Palisades 18%, and auto fire at 47%. Remember, say it with me. Containment does not equate extinguishment. It does not mean the same thing. You can have a fire that's completely contained, but still remains
But your
a threat
chariot
in a
is
myriad of
coming
ways.
in.
One thing you have to know is that the atmosphere is not really helping either. You've got the strong winds. At the
You
same time,
don't
there's very
see
little
that
moisture
it is
content in the
coming
atmosphere.
in.
And with that in mind, you've got that red flag warning. When we're talking about the foliage, if you've
Maybe
ever spent
some of
time
you
in
are
Pasadena by the Rose Bowl, you'll see some of the trees outside the stadium.
maybe
That's
some
the
of you
invasive
want a new
species.
car,
That is a tree. These are type of trees.
but you
We're
don't.
talking, of course, the eucalyptus. They were
But
planted in
there's a
California
delay
back
in you
in
getting it,
1853.
or you don't think
Unfortunately,
you're
these
going to get
trees
it.
that are beautiful are
You're going to
highly
get it.
flammable. When you have conditions like
Whatever
this,
it is
the
that you
moisture
want,
content,
you're
the
going to
strong
get it.
winds, you've got the particularly dangerous
Especially a man. You're going to get your
the
man.
oil in them. They were actually they came from
Okay.
Tasmania and
Yeah.
Australia and planted in 1850. And the reason why they had them is because they wanted to use them
Yeah.
for sailing masts.
God is sending in the
They
ship.
grow fast, but they're very brittle, so the intended purpose never worked.
Yeah.
But they are unfortunately perfect tinder. Now, when it comes
You
to
don't
the
see
oil,
God
the
sending in your
perfect
ship, but
conditions
He's
for
sending
Ventura
it in.
Valley to San Bernardino
He's going to
Rivers.
fill up your
Just to
cup.
give you an idea in terms of cities, this is going all the way towards Santa Maria in some of these spots. You've got the intense winds that could crank up to say 50 miles
You
an hour.
don't
Then
see
you
it's
get
coming
acceleration
in.
through those high, those passes. And remember too, you have compression. That's going to play a part, which could further heat up and further dry out some of the vegetation to which we're referring.
All you doing is sitting back, just thinking and wondering. I understand. I understand.
It goes as far south as San Diego to the mouth of the Tijuana River. That's a tremendous area, and it goes inland into parts of 15, not quite to 29 palms, but you get the idea that it's pretty expansive. Wind advisories, you got that too. So the trees are going to be swaying in these winds. They call it a crowning effect when it goes treetop
You're
to
sitting
treetop.
back and
With
wondering,
oxygen above
you're
it,
you're
and blowing
tired.
these winds and this getting the available oxygen.
I'm
can cause
feeling
these
you
fires
just
to go
want
in
it
excess of
over with
2200
already.
degrees Fahrenheit. I mean, just an absolute blast furnace. As we go forward in time, notice these strong winds one than you have in the hills, but even if you were down in Los Angeles where the gusts aren't quite as strong, your air quality is going to be horrendous. Keep that in mind. Back to you, Lynette.
Yeah, that's why you have to keep those masks close
Absolutely.
by, especially
Nine
going
of
out.
Pentacles.
All right, let's talk about the Arctic blasts that we're going to be seeing across much of the nation. So right now we're dealing with
Nine of
temperatures that are in the
Pentacles
single
is
digits.
being
We're looking at the
delayed,
Green Bay.
but it's coming
We have
in.
Marquette, we have 1, we have 9. We also do have a little bit of breezy
Your
activity
money?
coming through as well. So with that, we feel a lot colder in some spots out there. So we feel more like 0 in Pittsburgh. So yeah, that big old goose egg is what we're feeling. So you know you need a layer as you head out and about for your today, and kind of stay that way because we're going to stay on the cold side.
But you all are
And
feeling
the high
trapped.
temperatures for today, look at Chicago coming in about 20 degrees. It's not the worst.
You're,
We've seen worse.
you
right?
all
But
feeling
still
that your
cold. So
souls are
Columbus coming in
still
right around
trapped.
19. Atlanta will be in the 50s for today, so not the worst, but still a little bit on the
But
cold
it's
side
not
of things.
trapped.
Look at your tomorrow morning. We have temperatures that will be in the 20s. We have
It's
numbers
just
that will be in the
being
30s
held
as
in
far south as
secret.
Raleigh. As we get out
Thing-
and about, and
You,
late
you,
week,
you,
we will be dealing
you
with
can't let
air
everybody
news
know
that we put-
everything.
Yes.
So,
But briefly, we're going to start to see a warm up.
Cancer
and then we're gonna cool back down. So you're going to need to
and
buckle up because
Virgo
we're gonna
is
have
on
that
the
temperature
board.
Whiplash once again. As we go into Friday, look at the high temperatures: 30s, 40s, 60s. Oh yeah, we love that. We'll take that. But
It
you know
is
what?
just
Because we're gonna
that
start
you
to
are
see that
being
widespread
protected.
cold that is going to return
Yeah.
for much
It's
of the
just that
nation,
you are
right?
being
So we're thinking maybe
protected.
about 70 million
That's
today,
all.
below average. But then as we mosey into Monday, 286 million people will be below average, and you can see that far south down off towards Texas. Yes, Texas, you are going to be under it once again. As we go into your Monday, we're looking at temperatures for your highs, your actual temperatures that will be about 4 degrees below.
You all are passionate about the journey.
So we also do have the wind
You
chill.
all
As
have
we go into
come
your
a
Monday, we're looking at 236
long
million
way.
below 20 in terms of the wind chill.
Number 9. 9 of Wands, Ace of Wands and 9 of Wands.
It's just about time, you know. It means experience. I mean, put it this way.
Now, you all are waiting for everything to really, really blossom.
That's got to be some scrumptious jam.
This is the year.
He looks fantastic. I must know his skincare routine.
This is the year for
Saving people
victory
money for 85 years.
for you.
Beg your pardon.
This is the year of victory for you. And them leaves are starting to thicken.
Sound familiar? You're not
And,
alone.
and the
That's
bow
why
and the
Celebrity
reef
Housewife went to Sono Bello. One visit, permanent.
is a done deal. You're starting your new cycle this year.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good on your stomach, hips and thighs,
Yep.
back. and
You
so
will
much
take
more.
that leap of
Your
faith.
personal health and happiness. You deserve the absolute best.
I'm just so thrilled with it. I just feel so much more confident. My body image feels great. I feel back to old Dorinda.
Dorinda transformed her body in one visit, and now you
Should
can
I
too.
keep
Schedule
the
your
drive?
free
Should I be?
no-obligation consultation now. Call 1-800-803-2386
Okay.
or go to sonobello.com.
You will be celebrating, and you're waiting to get your cups full.
Offering 2 maintenance options, including
Yep.
Entyvio Pen. Infusion and
You're
series
waiting
allergic reactions
to
can
get
happen
your
just
cups
after
full.
treatment. Entyvio may increase risk of infection, which can be serious. TML, a rare, potentially fatal brain infection, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, sores, or are prone to infections. Liver problems can occur. Entyvio, relief, remission for real.
Meanwhile, you are holding on to what you do have.
One simple change. One shake. Clinically tested benefits.
A devil,
And over 1 billion servings sold.
Capricorn.
Superfoods, protein, pre and probiotics, adaptogens.
Capricorn is
This
on the
All-in-One
board.
Nutrition shake helps support healthy energy, digestion, and helps curb cravings. For your daily dose of vital nutrients, head to shakeology.com
Cancer,
for more details.
Virgo, and Capricorn is on the board. And possibly Aries.
Is a force of nature. Our shampoos and conditioners are made with supercharged botanicals.
This is your new beginning.
These sulfate-free
Blessings
formulas
are
deeply
coming
penetrate
in
and
for
replenish
you.
nutrients to boost hair health in just one wash. All without the Salon Naturals price tag. It's supercharged herbal essences.
Divine Feminine.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. That going for it, and he fumbles.
Yep.
Brilliant recovery with the
Happiness.
Lowe's app. He always delivers. And so does the Lowe's app. In-store, online.
Gonna be
the
happy.
Lowe's team has you covered.
Perfecting your swing is hard.
Nice shot, Dad.
You have more than one ship coming in. You see those ships?
Flight.com and schedule a replacement today.
More than one ship coming in.
Welcome back to America's Morning Headquarters, and look
They
at this.
coming in.
This looks cold, right? Bundled up from head to toe, but a burst of snow in the Windy City didn't stop these people from being outside. You got to do what you got to do.
Death.
Less than an inch of snow fell yesterday in Chicago.
Beginning.
While temperatures, they topped out in the teens, and more snow showers are expected today as
Beginning,
well as frigid temperatures.
ending,
I mean, temperatures topping out in the
ending
teens,
what
you
was
can
in the
see that,
past,
right, in Chicago.
and beginning the
Some
new.
colder air that's on the way there as well. Bottom line is, if you are
Death
heading out
is-
and about, make sure you do bundle up.
Okay,
Today, we are going to be talking about that
the
lake effect snow
spell
and
work
visibility
that
at
was
some
being
time.
done
Watch
on
out for the
you,
slippery roadways. Look at this, along 80, along 90. We'll be watching this even back off towards 81
and they
as well. So
trying to
next,
stop
earlier
you from
tomorrow,
living
we're
your
looking
life.
for some lake effect
It's
snow
behind
warnings.
you.
We can see this around Buffalo, down off towards the south. Winter storm
It's
Rockland,
behind you. They
Youngstown,
can't
Elkins,
stop
and
you
then we know
now.
those winter weather advisories as well
There's
towards
nothing that
Burlington
they
and
can
also
do,
Syracuse.
the karma
Let's
can
talk
do
about it,
to
because
stop
again, that's
you.
snow, and it's lake effect
You
snow
will
that's
be
coming in across the
investing.
area this morning. So Buffalo, we've been dealing with it around Erie, around Jamestown as well. And some of those streamers, yeah, they can get all the way over towards
Yep,
Binghamton.
your
So
money
we're gonna be
will
watching that as we go through the morning
grow.
hours.
Your
It
money
is
will
going to be,
grow.
a bit breezy out there.
You're
a bit
getting your
gusty,
wish.
And also, we will have some snow continuing to move across the area. So places like Alpena,
What
you're
you
gonna
have
see this
wished
as
for,
well.
you're
And
getting.
then we do have that next batch of energy that's going to continue to drop in. You can actually see that on the water vapor. So the mid levels
And
of the atmosphere, that's where we start to see some of that moisture. And that moisture is going to continue to traverse over the lakes, those open
And,
lakes, I should say. Now, if they're frozen, we wouldn't be dealing with the lake effect snow so much anymore. But nope, they're going to be wide
you
open, so
all
we won't
know
have more of that
this.
moving in.
You know it. You know it in your
Wildfires
your
have
mind.
entire communities. The scope of
Um,
devastation is really hard to comprehend.
and
People are desperate to reach their homes to check
you're
on family members
balanced.
or just see if they still have it.
You're keeping your focus. Divine feminine.
All of my best friends that I grew up
You're
with.
keeping your focus. You see how he's balancing himself on that champagne bottle. You're keeping your focus, divine feminine. You're doing good. You're doing good.
To now work on trying to save our home from additional damage. If we don't take action right now, we could lose our home today because the winds are up. And in a day when we're trying to do other things and support other people, it's just like, it's so unbelievable to just, the stuff that becomes important. You would never predict it the day before that this was a priority. It's just, it's a lot. I left a pot
Yeah.
of chicken soup on the stove.
Right.
You all got the world in your hand.
But like, no way is it going to burn through the Palisades. Hundreds of houses between us and the fire. No way. Thanks.
You have the world in your hands, divine feminine.
Grateful at the level of community response that put all these resources in place to keep us, including us, out of the community to try to keep people safer. Isn't it such a miracle to have anything survive?
Oh, did I say Aries? Aries is on the board too.
What's left. And
Yep.
I know for me, my friends have been saying we need to have your house survive for all of us.
Judgment
And I feel that way for
has
everyone else, and
been
they're so
called.
Just please stick together, and I don't know what it means for the Palisades. We're in the one day at a time moment right now.
Judgment has been called. The universe
Not only see the community, but the whole country, if not the world, coming together. and
finally.
help those in need. We do have some really heartbreaking before and after pictures to show you. Here is the Pacific Palisades.
Called judgment
And everything is just wiped out.
on the
We have a couple
unjust.
homes that were lucky and we're standing. I know some people had sprinkler systems that were attached to their pools, and they were able
And
to
have
soak
set
their homes
you
for
all
hours and
free.
stop those
You
efforts.
see how y'all got y'all hands up in
Ignite
the
your
air?
house. Notice
Free at
this right here.
last.
That is the chimney.
Thank God Almighty. We are free at last.
Which, by the way, our winds are going to turn around and come off the Pacific, which means higher humidities expected.
We are
to
free
Thursday
from the
and that
burdens.
reversal, that
We are
onshore
free
flow
from
is expected to really
burdens.
happen on Friday. So this weekend,
Carrying a heavy
that
load
layer coming in, that fog,
on our
that
back.
layer,
Not
will
on
help
our,
cool
well,
conditions
on our
and higher
backs,
humidity.
whatever.
So that will hopefully
But
help the firefighting efforts. That's just another.
we are
condo for
free.
You notice this beam right here. That is literally the only thing left standing. You can
We
see
are
straight
free.
through to the,
God has
wall
called
there,
judgment,
and another home where there's just nothing left.
and
Nothing
we
left.
are
I saw a
free
woman who
of
was able to
carrying
find a safe
the heavy
with
load.
of their heirlooms in it. I got chills just thinking about it. She was thanking the firefighters that helped her open it with a crowbar. This home, notice the front steps, and just
It is
how
the
sad
end
to see
of our
women and
negative.
kids just out for a stroll, enjoying the outdoors outside. The
It
front
is
of
the
their home,
end of
sitting
our
in their home,
negative
and it's gone.
thinking.
And there are the front steps. That's all that's left there.
Yep.
If not, it's at least their neighborhood that they were trying to enjoy.
The end of
along
our
the drive in
negative
Altadena.
thinking.
I mean, you see some of these pools here, and
Depression.
that's all you can really identify in the rubble is the outline of some of these pools.
Sorrow.
Here's a home in Altadena on East Calavera Street, which we were just interviewed a guy yesterday, the day before here. His home survived. He was
The
surrounded
end
by
of the
fire. This
negative
was his street,
thinking and
just happened to be one of the
sorrow.
lucky ones where his house was able to survive. That was not the case though for so many here.
We
in
down
Altadena,
to
where there's literally
3
nothing left.
of the negative thinking. The negative thinking is just about over. You see, we was depressed. Our depression is just about over. I mean, for some divine feminists, I'm not depressed. I'm happy. I'm at peace. So, for some of you who
Consumer Cellular is lowering the price for
are
Get 2
unlimited lines for $30 each.
like getting depressed or whatever. It is just about over.
Now new customers get your second
Yeah.
free when you switch.
Just keep praying on it.
Grab Bounty. Bounty is made to be stronger and more absorbent. So while ordinary brands can't hold up, one sheet of Bounty keeps
It's
working,
the end
one way.
of feeling sorry for yourselves too.
Now that's the sound of value.
Yep. It's the end of you feeling sorry for yourself.
Honey, I respect that, but that cough looks pretty bad. Try this Robitussin honey.
The real honey you love, plus the powerful cough relief you need.
Mind if I root through your trash?
Robitussin with real honey and elderberry.
Here's to getting better with age.
Cheers to beating these two every Thursday.
Help fuel today with
Wow.
protein. Complete nutrition you need and the flavor you love. So here's to now. Now available.
It's
with
the
Smash.
end of you having a failing foundation,
It's about how many people you can lift up. That ram, our call.
feeling sorry for yourself. Your griefs, heartache.
Right now, during the Ram Start Something New sales event, get $6,500 total cash allowance on the purchase of select.
And feeling sorry for yourself.
See your local Ram dealer today.
Y'all, that's the truth.
Frustrated with the way you currently file your taxes? Switch to TurboTax Full Service.
You all have come a long way. You really have.
It's 100% correct.
We,
You get your best outcome
man,
Plus, with refund exams, get up to $4,000
what the
instantly
karmics
in
have
just 60
taken
seconds
us
from IRS
through,
acceptance. Switch to TurboTax Full Service. Brand Power helping you.
they not gonna last. You hear me? The end of conflict.
We have cilantro and we have red onions.
You have regained your strength.
And we hand chop everything every morning. You'll know
The
how
end
good
of being bullied. The end of being bullied. We have gained our strength.
Arissa's Hair Salon wants to expand their space. And Steve's
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Thank you.
Comcast Business 5-year price lock guarantee. They can think more about possibilities.
Anything else they need to know? I want to at least give this reading 30 minutes.
All from the company with 99.9%
Yeah.
reliability. Get the 5-year price lock guarantee. Now back for a limited
We
time.
sitting back up on our thrones.
Possibilities. Comcast Business.
Of course, this, yes. This could be for the males too, but I'm reading for the divine feminine. Divine feminines that have masculine energy. I'm going to put it like that.
Start your free trial and be prepared all season.
High priestess. Some of you are high priestess.
Currently in our area, 20 degrees under sunny skies.
And you are getting messages. You're listening to your intuition.
Today, sunny, high 32, winds west-northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, generally clear, low 15, winds
You
west
will be
at 5 to
celebrating.
10 miles per hour.
Some of you all may be
Cloudy
moving.
skies, high 34, winds south-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
This looks like a shrine in the back. So, your spirituality is very strong.
We have a snow
And that's
on
what
here.
got
We
you
have
through
lots of
this.
across the country. This is the stamp of snowfall across the U.S.
These
This
look
doesn't
like
mean this is still what's on the
people.
ground. This is just what we have seen since snow started falling, and we've really had a good dousing.
These look like people right here.
Could we get more snow in the south? looking like a
So
possibility as we head
you all
into
may
next
be
week. So
getting,
first, let's start off with
you
what we're
all
gonna
may
get this weekend,
be
because we're going to see energy that's going to be
helping other
dropping through the
people
west and bringing snow into
spiritually.
places like Denver, which, by the way, is above average. We already have more than half
And
what we typically
they're,
get for the season, with 29.5 inches. So that energy
or
is going
maybe
to
they're
drop down. And I
watching
also want
you
you to pay attention to the temperatures, because those are going to be
and
falling
they're
dramatically as
turned
well. Plenty cold to
spiritual.
make snow here into all the ski resorts. And look at Saturday morning.
Oh,
We're in the teens and the single digits across the board. That's
divine
and
masculine.
then that's actually going to make for
There
a
him
mess
go,
of the East
y'all.
Coast. But when it goes
There
through Denver here,
him
our average high is 35,
go.
our average low is
Yep.
19. This is Saturday's high. It is colder than our average low. So not only are we going to get the snow, it's going to stick around because it's going to stay on the cold side. All right, so that little piece of energy drops in, and it is going to move east. There's also a southern piece
You
of
all are
energy that
no
comes
longer
in,
in
and
bondage.
all of that combined is going to make for this Saturday as we head into our Sunday. So how much snow are we going to get here? Well, we could see 3 to 5, but a lot of 1 to 3 inches for us. In places
There's
that do
information
need it,
coming
like
in,
New
and it's
York,
coming
also
in
Philly, where we're down,
fast.
3-4 inches for the year.
This is
So
your
as
new
we go
cycle.
into our Saturday and really into our Sundays, when all that energy is going to be getting into the Northeast, so that Saturday afternoon, rain along the I-95 corridor,
That's
so that
it.
snow staying in the interior, and then we get another wave of energy
Okay.
that comes through on Sunday.
The wheel is turning
So
in
we
your
get a little bit of a
favor.
break, and then that next system comes
That's
through,
the
and
end
that's
of
what
your
you really
reading.
celebrate as we head.
Again, that's the end of your reading. I hope that you all have a blessed you have a blessed day for the rest of the day, and that you all enjoy yourself. I hope someone, at least one person, has gotten a message that they needed to hear with my reading today. So I'll be back later with another reading, okay? I love y'all. Keep your head up, because everything is going to be all right. Bye-bye.